When the weather changes in Texas, that's when electricity bills change too. Customers often call having received a higher than normal bill and suspect that their electricity meter is malfunctioning or hasn't been read correctly. Your local utility company, Oncor, CenterPoint, AEP, or TNMP, reads your meter and then sends that meter read information to Bounce Energy to be included in your bill. If you've received a bill that is higher than normal, you can request a meter reread from your local utility company. But keep in mind that you may be billed up to $80 for a meter reread if that meter is found to be functioning normally. In Texas, new digital meters are rolling out. The meters have a digital display and reads like the mileage odometer in your car. Older dial-type meters use dials that represent one digit in the total number of kilowatt hours you've used since the last time your meter was read. For a typical dial-type meter, the hands of the dials move in the same direction as the counting order of the numbers from 0 to 9. Keep in mind that the first, third, and fifth dials are numbered clockwise, while the second and fourth dials are numbered counterclockwise. To read your dial meter, start on the left and move to the right. Write down the number that each hand just passed. If a hand is directly on a number, look at the dial to its immediate right. If that dial's hand has just passed 0, write down the number that the left dial is pointing to. If the dial to the right has not passed 0 yet, write down the last number that the dial on the left has just passed. In the example here, the dials indicate a meter reading of 67082. If you read 77192, you read it incorrectly. Confused? Remember the number 2 and number 4 dials read counterclockwise, the opposite of dials 1, 3, and 5. Reading the new digital meters is even easier. Just look for the 01H ID at the top left of your meter, then read the digits from left to right. Now that you've learned how to read your meter, it's easy to figure out how much electricity you've used since your last electricity bill. First, look at last month's electricity bill to find the recorded reading. Then subtract last month's reading from the number you just took off your meter. The result is the total number of kilowatt hours you've used since your last reading. Now that you've learned how to read your meter, you can double check your bill and avoid additional meter reading service charges if your meter is found to be malfunctioning. If you've gone through all the steps we've just outlined and believe your meter is malfunctioning or have a question, call Bounce Energy Customer Service and we'll help you find an answer.